Hi there, lovely Scorpions. Welcome to your zodiac reading for your Sun, Moon, Venus, or rising positions in your birth chart. This is the Collective Soul Tarot, and my name is Kay. Let's get right into your reading for today, August the 25th, 2023. That's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right? So August the 25th, 2023. Archangel Michael and the Holy Spirit, what can we know about Scorpio's path? What's on their hearts? What's on our Scorpions' hearts? What's most on their heart that they need to know? Thank you so much. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread for your reading today, and I'm using a different deck because I wanted just brand new, fresh energy. I haven't used this one yet, and it's a little smaller, but I'll bring the cards up so you can see them. Okay, so we're going to cut the deck. And we'll lay the cards out and explain them. Okay, Scorpio, let's go. What's the overall energy? Wow, the Nine of Wands. There's the overall energy, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so somebody's been feeling like they just, they've been run through the mill. What's the challenge to that? The Moon. Aha, secrets. Secrets and no clarification, right? Pushing emotions down. So the distant past is the Ten of Swords, so some kind of betrayal, Scorpio, and the recent past is Emperor energy. So it looks like someone's stepped into their Emperor energy after many battles and haven't pushed their emotions down. They're allowing their emotions to come up because they've been betrayed, and they're stepping into their Emperor, take charge, take control energy. What are they thinking about? They're thinking about the Queen of Swords. So we don't know who the Queen of Swords is yet. It could be somebody that he sees as someone who's going to who's going to ask him a lot of questions, because the Queen of Swords, when they're upright, they're direct communicators. They communicate very well. They're intelligent, and they're highly intuitive. They are actually intuitive, but they communicate real well. There's no mincing words, and there's no BS, okay? She'll cut it out if it is. She'll hear you out, but she will cut you out if it's something she don't like. So, the bridging energy is the Four of Wands. That's lovely. That's, commitment. It's redemption, wanting to be redeemed from something that the Emperor's done in the past, this Nine of Wands guy. And what is he most afraid of? He's most afraid of the Four of Swords, of having to, stay in reflection, and to feel like the swords are coming down and they're going to break his heart. He does not want to have a broken heart. He doesn't want to stay in broken heart mode. He wants to get up. See how his hand is grabbing that sword down below? He wants to pick that sword up and go. He wants to move forward so that he can enter in some type of favorable, loving commitment with someone. All right. Who's in this environment? Ooh, the Magician. Aquarius knows somebody who is very powerful. A light worker, somebody who is able to work their magic to manifest exactly what it is they want in their life. That's who he sees as his POI, person of interest. What's in his hopes? Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. He's hoping that this one here will listen to him, but also, be receptive to him wanting to have a commitment with her. Okay, to be in a commitment with him. Well, the likely outcome is that he's either moving away from someone or something so that he can be with this Queen of Pentacles, or he has seen the errors of his ways. He had been sneaky in the past, but since this is an outcome, it looks like it could be that he has to, move towards his Queen of Pentacles for a redemption opportunity with her. in a very quiet, quiet way, so that it doesn't alert others that he's doing what he's doing, and for them to be able to come in and put obstacles on his path in order to be with her, this magician. Well, so clarification for these two is the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, is that he is feeling like he's got to come in correct. So he needs to match her energy. He needs to come in and say, this is what I need to tell you. If you please listen to me. And she will, in the Queen of Swords energy, she will listen to the Knight of Swords. He's got his sword held up high, and look at the light on it. It's matching the light of the moon. So he's coming in to try to dispel any uncertainties in her mind, so that she can make a decision where she'll say, yes, I commit to you. But he's heavily burdened by this. He has a lot of doubts because what has been going on in his life as to why he has to move away, do sneaky behaviors to move away, maybe even use deception again, but for the good this time. He's been feeling burdened about being able to reconnect with her. It's troubling to him. So maybe we will find out more as to why he's so burdened about coming towards you, or Scorpio is so burdened coming towards you, right? And this is your energy, this is the energy of the person that Aquarius wants to come towards. They are holding back. The magician is holding back, and probably holding back wisely, having built up courage and strength in their life to become this type of person, this manifesting person. He or she, this one here, is saying, I don't want to see any more BS. I don't want to see, I'm not in that energy. I'll manifest you right out of my life. I will not put up with anyone's not being truthful and honest and fully transparent coming towards me. I will not deal with that. That's not my energy anymore. I am definitely all about the good things I can manifest in my life, whether anyone from my past is in it or not. I'm not putting up with it. That's it. This would be reversed, right? They've made up their mind. They're no longer confused about who they're going to be with in their life. The past person, if they want to come in, if the Scorpion wants to come in and be in my life, you're just going to have to figure out how to be a part of my life, where I include the divine. All right, the divine is what helps us manifest. It's not the ego. The ego is all about hard work. You do it. It's your own hard work and sweat and tears that are going to help you or not get what it is you want. You're focused on the prize, the desire that you have, the goals that you have in your life, whether they're above board or not. It's the ego that helps you either get the things you like and be happy for a time until the ego says you're not happy with that. You want more. Or you don't get what you like and you're in pain because of it. The ego led you down that road making you think that you could have it. Why not me, right? Well, of course, why not me? But it should be the divine inspiring those thoughts of why not me. Because when you're with the divine as a magic manifester, it means that everything that you manifest in your life is good, and it's the right thing for you. It's the right thing for you and anyone else concerned. It's never just about the ego, me. So that's the kind of mindset that this magician here is going to accept. The kind of person that has a mindset like that, there's none of this business here being indecisive. Oh my gosh, Don't you just get tired of people who cannot make up their mind, that continuously sit on the fence about something? I mean, just, it kind of sickens me, and I hate to say that because I know that I will manifest a sickness within me in somewhere, whether it's in my mind, my emotions, or my physical body, or my life in some way. So I'm trying not to feel sickened by people who can't make up their minds, because I make up my mind all the time. All right, I do what it is that I feel is right to do, or I don't. It's one of the two, but I decide. So this is what this person here is going to accept. This person who could come in, ask to be redeemed, and make up their mind about it, and stay on the course. Like, don't back down and start looking as though you're too weak to follow through. So here's some back of the deck energy. We've got the Knight of Cups, somebody who wants to come in and give a cup of love. The Wheel of Fortune. There's the Wheel of Knight of Cups. Promised you I would show you. The Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Pentacles. And the Six of Wands. Okay, so this energy here I see is somebody who wants to be on a new cycle in love, with a big cup of love to take action and bring to you with the Knight of Cups. They've experienced karma in their life, and now they're on the upper side of the wheel in a new cycle of where this wheel of karma or wheel of fortune is turning in their favor now. Okay, and this is all about entering into some type of connection or collaboration that can be forged as a solid foundation with somebody, which would be this magician. And the Six of Wands is about having laid their ego down and moving forward victoriously, triumphantly, and upright, as you can see, in a way that people would celebrate them. And he's got all his peers in here celebrating him as he's moving in on his horse. So this is his desire right here. It's all about starting that new cycle with you, starting with a cup of love. All right, so here, let's start clarifying the Moon and the Knight of Wands energy. Please, Archangel Michael, if you will you please provide us clarification for the Knight of Wands and the Moon energy? Someone's been highly burdened, brought down to their knees, because a secret lies in deception, unclarity, their own or what they've done to someone else, that they betrayed. Okay, Scorpio, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands upright, and the Empress. Wowee, with the Two of Cups and Death. Okay, so what we got here for this energy is that he has been, pushing his emotions down so far that it's even been a secret to him. How can you battle and be successful and win anything when you're in the dark, right? If you're a good warrior or a soldier, you need your superiors to tell you what the plan is, what's the strategy, so that you just don't go out on the battlefield and willy-nilly poke at people, right? Like a fish out of water. You need to know what's going on, and he did not allow himself to know that, but he has obviously done that because he's showing up in Emperor energy now in the very recent past. But in the distant past, he betrayed somebody, or he was betrayed himself. We don't know that for certain just yet. But look at this, the Empress is out also. They're counterparts, the Empress and the Emperor. But there's an Ace of Pentacles here. This is somebody who has decided to make a huge offer and a commitment to someone because of what they did that was not right in the past. They were hiding their emotions and feelings, and they all of that, not knowing, like being in the dark, not knowing the plan, has made his life very difficult to be in. He's been battling his own inner thoughts, his own inner demons, other people that are bringing chaos and conflict, battle into his life. He's down on his knees. He's asking for redemption here. All right. This guy is down on his knees. He's down and he's almost out, but he's got that last baton. And he says, I'm going to try this one last time. My life is worth it after all. So he must be seeing something, been enlightened in some way, shape, or form. But this Ace of Pentacles is divinely given. It's a divine inspiration of blessing of prosperity. So anything in the 3D, the material world, whether it's finances or just support from others, or offering support to someone else, anything like education, getting the training you need for a job, anything that can help support a path when you're walking on the path you're supposed to be on, according to the divine. And the divine is all that matters. So he has got this. If he stands up with his last ditch effort to come out of the shadows here and talk to his Queen of Swords about the betrayal, whether he betrayed her or he's been betrayed himself, that he wants to talk to her about, that if he does that, the divine is stepping in with this Ace of Pentacles. He can get up off his knees, in other words, and take charge as the King of Wands towards his Queen of Swords, who is also the Empress, okay? Oops. That he wants to have a Two of Cups relationship with, because he's put an end to his devilish ways. He's walked away from his devilish ways and being all caught up in his head, okay? He is now putting all that behind him. Looks like it could be, let's have a look, okay? So, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, will you please tell us a little bit more about the energy of the Ten of Swords in the distant path? What was that about? So there's the King of Cups. Someone who comes in and lovey-doveys you, not lovey-doveys you, but demonstrates that they're deeply in love with you, but not necessarily the type of person that expresses it. Compassionate, caring, and just want to do right by you and give you what you need and all that sort of stuff. But wow, I think I like this deck because the cards pop out. Let me have a look now. I don't know where. Okay, just a minute. I got to get the cards. Wow, okay. Ten of Swords is, he made a decision. He entered into a clandestine relationship with you as the King of Cups, giving to you all that you enjoyed and thought that was on the up and up with him. He entered into a lover relationship with you, but now, after all this time, he sees you that were a divine soulmate, a deep connection, a soulmate connection with you. But he was defensive at the time because he was in a committed relationship with somebody else. So that's where we're at right now. He had been in a committed relationship with his other whoever, because we don't really see her here yet. We don't know that yet, but we do know that he was like this, not upside down, not in reverse. He was like this. He was not wanting to see and just wanting to push his thoughts and feelings down and just sit on the fence. Sit on the fence. Sit on the fence. But guess what? he was betrayed by whoever it was he was committed to, and he had to defend it, and now he's feeling like, no, he's just feeling like he's been left out, and he doesn't have anyone to give his heart to. But at the same time, he's made a decision. This one, he betrayed you, and life betrayed him. Whoever this was that he was committed to betrayed him, and he's been on the defense ever since. Okay, so that's that energy. Can you see that? Yep. That's the distant past. Now, the recent past is the Emperor energy. What do we got going on with the Emperor energy? What's happened? Why is he in the Emperor energy now? Yep, he was just like this. He was like this, but he's put an end to it. The Death card, he's put an end to it. And he's walked away from it. And walked away from whatever it was that was devilish in his life, whether it was his own behaviors or the relationship as it was with his chosen committed person that he chose to be with. So the Emperor energy is, he's got a Queen of Cups on his mind. He has Two of Pentacles, and he has the Ace of Swords. Okay, so great with the Chariot to move swiftly towards her, the Queen of Cups. So the Emperor, he sees now how just wonderful and loving you are. You're his queen. Where are you? You're his. You're his Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, or Queen of Swords. He sees you as, but in his heart, he sees you as his Queen of Cups, who is the darling of the tarot deck, right? She's such a loving. Look at her. I mean, look at her. And she's just so well put together. And she's offering her cup to whoever it is that's going to be there to take it. And it doesn't matter who it is, because she intuitively knows that when she gives love, she gets it back. Doesn't matter who she gives it to. So he's stepping into the Emperor energy because he wants to be able to come to her correctly so that he can maybe be her chosen cup of love, right? To be in a partner, two cups loving partnership with. He wants to let her know he's balanced his passions. He's been able to balance his mind and heart together. They're in sync so that he knows what his heart wants to do, and he makes the decisions in his life from his mind, right? That is listening all the time to his heart now, that is going to lead him back to his Queen of Cups. And this sort of truth is all about it being a passionate new start, where there's no more of this funky stuff going on down here, deceptions and lies, pushing your feelings down, not saying a word, being blind and saying, no, I'm not going to look at my feelings because that will make me have to make the decisions I don't necessarily want to make. So he's bringing forth the truth, the sword of truth, and he's all about the sword of truth now. The Emperor has the truth as his energy, and he's balanced, and he knows who he's in love with. All right, and he's going to move towards her, right, like that. This is still past energy. So Queen of Swords, what is Scorpio? What's on his or her mind? I guess it's his mind about the Queen of Swords energy. What's the Queen of Swords energy? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. What's the Queen of Swords energy? What's he thinking about? Right. Three of Cups. Let's see, the High Priestess. And the Three of Wands. Okay. With the Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay. He knows that she's going to have some questions for him. You know, just black and white questions. What's the deal? Why did you put me in a Three of Cups, or Three of Cups situation with a third party situation? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why did you why was I your fantasy to you? One that you just fantasize about? That's the High Priestess, right? This is fantasy land, having your cake and eating it too, right? Not saying a word, but just having a great time, letting yourself have fantasies about being in a third part, like having a third party in your life, right? Have your wife and your mistress too. Why did you have me? Why did you think you should put me there? And why would you turn your back on me? Why did you do? That's what he thinks, that she's going to come. She's going to want to know why she was part of a third party situation and she didn't know that in the beginning. Why did you keep that secret? And why did you turn your back on me? After everything you told me, after all the love you said you had for me, you know, you were demonstrating to me that you loved me in one way or another, and then you became defensive, and next thing you know, you dropped off the face of the planet. Why? Okay. And she's saying, you know, what is it about your wand? What is it about your wand that's so important to do this to me or to anyone? What is so important? She wants the goods. She wants to know. And he knows that. He does. He knows that. She's the Empress after all, right? She's the most revered feminine in the deck, as he is the most revered masculine in the deck. So Four of Wands. What's the Four of Wands energy about, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit? Can you please tell us about the Four of Wands energy? Thank you so much. These are pretty cards. Queen of Wands. Five of Wands. And the Star with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, he wants to tell her that he's never ever been able to let her go from his mind. Like she's always been in his heart and in his mind. He just didn't want to know it because he pushed it down, right? He wouldn't look. And she knows that. This magician knows that. This POI, person of interest, to him, to Scorpio, is no dummy. And she's become quite adept at creating everything that she needs in her life. If that means doing it on her own because she loves herself, she's learned to love herself through all of this turmoil, or, you know, she's manifesting someone else in her life. But he wants to tell her that they will, you know, there's 4 and 4 here too, so 444 might be something that you're seeing, new numbers. But he wants her to be able to decide to take action and not allow herself to be conflicted about him moving towards her, and to heal the waters, to heal the emotions, to heal the connection between the two of you. He wants to see her as somebody who is not going to be afraid to take action, to move towards what it is her heart most desires. And that's the Queen of Wands, right? And he wants to make sure that he doesn't want drama or conflict in his life anymore, because he had plenty of it before with in other relationships, because he was always on the wrong path. He was always choosing people that were not meant to be on his path. So he's always experienced conflict and drama, competition. He doesn't want her to feel like she's competition to anyone. She is his Empress after all. So no more competition in her. He doesn't want her to think that there's competition for her, okay? Like there was before. He wants her to feel at peace and in harmony, and to feel balanced in this relationship, knowing that coming together can really heal both their hearts together. That's what he wants, and she wants. He wants her to know when he comes forward asking for redemption, okay? But now we want to clarify the Magician, her energy. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, can you please give us some insight into the Magician's energy, who's in the Scorpion's environment as the Magician? Amazing. She's also the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. Oh, wow. Ace of Cups. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles. Working hard. And the Hermit. Okay. The 5 of Swords. There was just too much sabotaging going on in her life being connected with this guy. And so she's been able to, she's got a great big cup of love for herself. She has, through all this turmoil, been able to learn how to love herself and love herself deeply, with the divine assisting her in that, because really that's the only way you can do it. The ego's not going to help you love yourself, okay? So there's only the ego and there's the divine. And so she went in, this threw her into hermit mode. She was hermitized because of all the backstabbing, the betrayal and whatnot with this guy, that she's focused on her own life. And she's been getting into, like, going into isolation and gathering insight and direction. You know, what's the path that's being lit for her by the divine. That's what's going on with the hermit mode. She's on the path, and she knows she's on the right path because the light is lit by the divine. And she's been working hard on building up her own finances and working hard on just being who she needs to be for herself. She is Queen of Pentacles, yes. Whether or not she's actually in a commitment with someone, we really don't know. But that, however it resonates with you, okay? I mean, the person watching this who's either the Scorpion or the cross, the cross checker, cross watcher. So the Ace of Cups is her giving to herself because she needed to, in order to heal and become this, really wise and very, very skillful magician, and manifesting all the goodness in life that she wants. The divine is out in front of her, guiding her the whole way as she works hard on whatever projects and goals she has got going on, that's going to help her be as independent on her own as much as possible, financially stable. Whether she chooses to be independent or with somebody else, it's a choice that she's going to make because she loves herself deeply first, with God as part of that love, knowing that it's His love, stillness that's calming the waters in her heart, right? So that all looks really, really great. So let's talk about, so he's got a high benchmark, right? He's got some hurdles to get over when it comes to being what she needs, she would expect in a relationship with another person. That would be why he stepped into Emperor mode, because I mean, she's an empress after all. I keep forgetting that, but she's an empress here. Yeah, wherever she is, she's an empress. She's here somewhere, says an empress. It's probably right there, I just can't see it. Oh yeah, there she is. She's an empress after all, right? She's Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Queen of Cups, but he wants her to be take action towards him when he comes forward as the Queen of Wands. So like, that's all the 4 queens in the deck, which makes, when you're all 4 queens in the deck energy, all 4 queens energy in the deck, you become the Empress. So I'm making sure they're upright. I want to know what the outcome is. It says 7 of Swords. Who and what is sneaking away and why? What's the outcome about this sneakiness, the 7 of Swords energy? Who and what is slipping away? And what is that kind of energy that's slipping away? Like they're slipping away and being deceptive or being, careful. Chariot. 3 of Swords. Broken heart, wanting to heal it. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. With a Page of Pentacles, and offer a small gift of something to demonstrate his commitment to be in her life and not to be in her life and not to be not put pressure on her to rush her. Okay, so this is him getting on his chariot quietly, wanting, his goal is to get those swords out of the heart. He wants to be able to heal the heartbreak by taking action, but doing it quietly so that no one else gets in his way, because he had been giving unfairly to this connection before, but he's all about give and take, equal give and take now, balancing those scales there, right there, with demonstrating that he was available to her, to give her an offer that's solid, and to not rush her, but to come to her freely, like he's not in a relationship. He's on his own, successfully on his own too. He brings a lot to the relationship, including he wants to help bring a legacy that can be passed down to your families together, that the two of you will be, he's going to offer a commitment that's long term. In his mind, that'll be a long-term commitment that he's going to be offering you. So everything looks really, really nice here. He is sneaking away quietly on his chariot. He's gone to what am I saying? Healing the broken hearts between the two of you, by showing you that he's going to be giving to you equal give and take, no more just taking from you like this guy did before back here. He is going to be giving to you equally balanced, because he is coming forward with an offer that's just right, something that you need. He knows he's going to demonstrate to you that he's committed to you, and he's going to do this not like just rushing in like the Knight of Wands and just trying to pressure you into making a decision and taking action. He's going to take it slow with you. Even if you have to start off as friends, he's okay with that. But he wants you to know that he's single, he's independent, and he wants to come forward with this new cycle of a commitment to you that will create a legacy of the type of wealth and abundance and prosperity and love and commitment that anybody would want, right? So that's what I know, guys, for you Scorpions. I hope that this was helpful to you in some way. I'm going to end the reading here. So in the meantime, take good care of you. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll talk to you again. Bye.